You've heard of Beijing, Shanghai, maybe even Chengdu. But what if I told you that China's most breathtaking destination isn't where most people venture? Welcome to Xinjiang, a land of endless horizons, ancient trade routes, and stunning contrasts. The vastest. Nestled in the northwest corner of China, Xinjiang is the country's largest provincial-level administrative region, spanning approximately 1.66 million square kilometers. That's 1/6 of China's total land area, roughly 3 times the size of France and 7 times that of the UK. Its vastness is matched by its strategic importance as a gateway to the heart of Asia. With over 5,700 kilometers of land border, it shares boundaries with 8 countries, including Mongolia, Russia, and Kazakhstan, making it China's region with the most neighboring nations. Since ancient times, Xinjiang has been a crossroads connecting China to Central Asia, South Asia, and West Asia. Today, 18 trading ports bridge it to Central Asia and beyond. From Alashankou, China-Europe freight trains rumble westward, carrying Chinese goods to distant corners of Europe. The hottest. Deep in the heart of Eurasia, Xinjiang is the farthest place from any ocean. Its capital, Urumqi, lies some 2,200 kilometers from the nearest coastline, beyond the reach of moist oceanic air, creating an extreme temperate continental climate. Annual precipitation averages a mere 154.4 millimeters. In summer, temperatures soar to a record-breaking 47.8 degrees Celsius, the highest ever recorded in China, while the ground can reach 89 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook an egg in the sand. The collision of mountains and basins has turned Xinjiang into a kingdom of deserts. 25% of its land is desert, accounting for 65% of China's total desert area. The Taklamakan Desert, roughly the size of Germany, is China's largest and the world's second largest shifting desert. Here, endless golden dunes stretch to the horizon, dotted with millennia-old populous Euphratica trees and the silent remains of those who once wandered its sands. The coldest. The Tianshan mountains stretch 1,750 kilometers across Xinjiang, covering a third of its land and dividing it into southern and northern regions. Traversing these mountains, the Duku Highway has become a world-class driving route. A fifth of the highway lies on alpine permafrost, a third clings to cliffs and precipices, crossing 10 rivers and 4 snow-capped mountain passes. It's a challenging drive, even for seasoned drivers. Along the way, you'll experience 4 seasons in a single day. Each kilometer reveals a new landscape, from rocky peaks to alpine forests, grassy valleys to snow-capped summits. Xinjiang's cold peak is K2, Mount Cobra, on the China-Pakistan border. At 8,611 meters, the world's second highest mountain is known in international mountaineering circles as the Savage Mountain, with a 27% fatality rate for climbers, standing sentinel over the Pamir Plateau's skyline. The most sacred. Xinjiang's mountains hold half of China's glaciers. For eons, glacial meltwater has rushed down to form over 570 rivers, nurturing countless gems amid deserts and grasslands. Salamo Lake, hailed as the last tear of the Atlantic, is the farthest point reached by warm, moist Atlantic air currents. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks, its waters are as deep as sapphires, jade green near the shore, fading to deep indigo farther out. When sunlight hits the surface, golden sparkles dance, like a shattered galaxy. Stand by its shores, and the crisp, glacial wind carries the faint echo of the Atlantic. The freest. Xinjiang boasts nearly every landform on Earth, except oceans. Among them is Narati Grassland, one of the world's 4 great grasslands, a green jewel in Xinjiang, a realm of unbridled freedom. At an average altitude of 2,200 meters, it's surrounded by mountains on 3 sides and a river on 1, with rolling hills and lush meadows tucked into the landscape. Gallop on horseback here, feel the rhythm of the ride, the wind in your ears, and the earthy scent of the grass. This is freedom in its purest form. The most diverse. Over China's long history, Xinjiang has forged a crossroads culture where peoples, languages, and religions converge and endure. Home to 13 major ethnic groups, it's where Asia and the Middle East meet. Mosques, Buddhist ruins, and Silk Road bazaars coexist here. This isn't just history, it's a living, breathing culture. The most delicious. Xinjiang's cuisine, like its culture, blends flavors from near and far. Lamb skewers are the soul of Xinjiang's night markets. Everywhere, grills crackle as skewers roast over charcoal, searing with smoky aroma. Hand-pulled noodles, tossed with cumin and chili, are so long they're jokingly said to wrap around the earth 3 times. Pilaf carries the unique charm of the western regions. Whole roasted lamb, a supreme feast of the grasslands, dazzles with both ceremony and succulence, and samsa, baked in clay ovens, is a savory delight. These are Central Asian flavors with a Chinese soul, a taste your palate will never forget. The warmest. Xinjiang people have an innate artistic talent, drawn to vibrantly colored clothes and houses, a reflection of their bold, straightforward, and passionate nature. Even without a common language, smiles and kindness greet you wherever you go. When music plays, everyone, young and old, drops what they're doing to dance. You'll be pulled into the crowd, joining in the rhythm. Language barriers vanish, smiles and music are the most universal language. Xinjiang holds China's vastest land, coldest and most sacred glaciers, driest and boundless deserts, and lush, vibrant grasslands. It's home to China's warmest, most colorful peoples and its most dazzling cultures. How can one claim to have seen China's beauty without visiting Xinjiang? So, are you ready to head west?